So you have to understand also the psychology of a private lender. Most of private lenders that you'll meet in the beginning, especially if you're just getting started, likes kind of attract and things like that. A lot of the private lenders, the majority of private lenders, and these can be people with a little bit of experience, and a lot of private lenders get started with no experience, just how we started in real estate investing. And they're not experienced and they're afraid to loan you money. They don't understand all the inner workings of a real estate deal. They don't understand exactly how, from A to Z, how to connect the dots, everything that you're going to do, how this money is going to be secured, what's going to happen, in the event of, bad things happening, and all those types of things. Like, they don't understand that. And there's a lot of question marks and uncertainty, that they have to overcome. We've all heard that a business statistic from the SBA is that 9 out of 10 businesses ultimately fail, right? And I believe the same is to be said, with real estate investors. A little hint, a lot of that's because of a lack of funding, by the way. But the same may be said for private lenders. Private lenders learn about the opportunity of private mortgage lending. They absolutely love it. I mean, there's security. Wall Street doesn't offer that, right? It's extremely passive. It's local in their community. It's backed by real estate. There's equity in the deals, all these types of things. There's always feel-good aspects, but they don't have enough information really to launch a successful private lending investment business, portfolio, whatever you want to call it. And they're really afraid. So your job is to overcome that fear. And so we'll talk about how to do that. But there's a reason that billions of dollars, are sitting in banks and self-directed IRAs making no interest at all. And it's because these potential lenders are not sure who to work with, who they really trust. So like I said, instead of pitching deals first, and this is one of the biggest things you need to take away from tonight, is lead with value. Leading with value always works. It doesn't mean that you'll convert 100%, but it means that you will add value to potential clients. And if you do that enough times, then that value that you're adding is going to provide a return on the investment that you're giving. So I like to say educate, advocate, inform, and help. Taking from Stephen Covey, seek first to understand. What do I mean by that? Well, whenever you begin talking to lenders, rather than pitching a deal and talking about essentially me, this is what I need, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, start by talking to them. What are their goals? What are their fears? What is their experience in private mortgage lending? What do they like about it? What scares them? Have they had good experience with borrowers? What did that look like? Have they had bad experiences? What would they do differently? Are they interested in investing in single family, multifamily? Are they, have they heard about investing in RV parks or mobile home parks, which I do? Are they looking for short-term, long-term? Do they like high risk, maybe with earning potentially higher returns? Or are they seeking more for, more stable income producing rental type property deals that typically provide a lower yield to them? Ask them questions. Start first. People like to talk about themselves and what their dreams are and what their concerns are and what they like and what they don't like. So if you would just begin, rather than pitching a deal, talking about your business or trying to toot your own horn, but really starting with them first, I think you're going to find that you're going to, much more quickly be able to garner that trust and begin to establish relationship and really begin down the path of really what you want is them asking questions, wanting to learn more about you and what it is that you do. So my friends, in any business, relationship, sales process, anything, relationship, it's going to work with, family and your kids and your spouse, like lead with value. Yeah, focus on them, seek first to understand, then be understood.